Hello crafty budgeters, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt free. Y'all, you already know what it is. It's Cash Stuffing Sunday. Woohoo! Are y'all ready? Are y'all hype? I cannot wait to do this stuffing. I am so excited. It's not even like more excited than other weeks. I think this is just this pure excitement that I get every time I get to do one of these videos because it's just so fun. If you missed my last video that I just posted yesterday, where I literally do the breakdown of how I stuff all of this, make sure that you watch that video. I will link it below, link it in the cards. But also, if you aren't a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button, join the fam. We have fun over here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment. I respond back to all of y'all comments. I know some of you have received recent notification that I responded back to your comments that you might have sent me about a week ago. I'm getting there. I think I'm pretty much all caught up. Thank you for your patience as I get back to y'all, but you know that this is something that I enjoy doing. I love talking to the fam. I love just the community that we have built together, and I'm so appreciative of all of you. Y'all, we are going to get started because I got a lot of stuff to share with y'all. We got some fun things that I want to tell you about, and yeah, let's go. So, first, y'all know we like to start. Today we are stuffing $545. Normally, towards the end of the month, the stuffings aren't as high as the beginning of the month just because a lot of my bills come out at the end of the month. And if y'all been a part of this channel for some time, y'all know that daycare is starting 5 days a week this Monday. And so, yeah, it's just changes happen. You have to work with your budget and find ways to make your budget work for you. So we are going to get started because, y'all, I'm really hyped to just stuff this money. So, y'all know we start with our cash envelope wallet, and just from the jump, 2 snaps, because you see this $100 bill that is just gracing the presence of this wallet, and then if we keep going, y'all, you got another one. What? Your girl has some money to roll over, and not just some money. We have some money to stuff today in our emergency fund, and because it's a little bit more than I normally have, I'm actually going to be putting it to debt. Y'all know I'm really trying to reach the goal of putting $1,500 to our debt this month, and who knows, we might get there, we might not, but anytime we have a little money to put to that goal, we are going to do it. So stick with your girl. We're about to get started, and can we just do another 2 snaps? Y'all know I'm just hyped because if you watch my video yesterday, I didn't have any red on my weekly check-in for the full budget, and that never happens. We are going 2 weeks strong, and I'm really going to try to challenge myself to do a whole month without any red, without going over budget in any of the categories, and we are doing it. We are doing some damage in a good way to this budget, to this debt, to our emergency fund, sinking funds, and I'm just so hype about it. I'm so hype. So let's get to stuffing these, or unstuffing and then stuffing the envelopes. So for groceries, y'all know last week I gave $250, and to some of the other categories a little bit more money because we were going to be doing a family event, and some of y'all did some guesses, and y'all, we went to the beach. Yay! we spent 4 days at the beach, and this was a really, really spur of the moment trip, but also a trip that I really wanted to do. Number one, because I needed to get out of the house. We haven't really been on vacation at all since the pandemic started, but I have wanted to find a way that I could really show my appreciation to both sets of grandparents. If y'all are new to this channel, my son is 2.5. He'll be 2.5 on the 23rd. And since he was 4 months old until he turned about a little after he turned 2, both sets of grandparents watched my son every day. When the pandemic happened, I started working from home, but my son would still go to the grandparents a couple days a week, and I wanted to find a way to just show them how grateful and appreciative my husband and I were for taking that time out. Both sets of parents are retired, they're living their best life, and they graciously watched our son. And I'm getting a little emotional, so if like you hear a little bit of like raspiness or a little shakiness of the voice, I'm just really, really, really appreciative and grateful to them. And so we treated both sets of grandparents to the beach for a couple of days. I'll put a couple of clips of this beach trip, and it was just what we needed. I will talk a little bit more about this beach trip as we go along, but that's what we did. We had a family fun event, and it was the whole family, family is key and number one for me. Other than my faith, family comes right after, and there's nothing like spending quality time with family. So I budgeted $250, and I didn't need it all. I didn't need all of it because we did get some groceries before we went, and then thankfully the grandparents like treated us to dinner and breakfast a couple of days, so we didn't have to use hardly anything, which I'm just so I keep saying grateful because that's the only word that I can think of right now, and I think that really encompasses how I feel. But left over in this envelope, we have $100, $150, $160, and then it's 60 cents over here. What? Just so blessed, so blessed. So nothing in eating out. We spent all of our eating out budget. Y'all, for personal, I budgeted $50. Y'all were making sure I used this $50 in some way, shape, or form. I have been kind of neglecting, I don't want to say neglecting, but yeah, I have been kind of neglecting the like treat yourself, self-care. And this week I really wanted to do something for myself. So if y'all can't already tell from the thumbnail, you can't tell from just the couple of minutes we've already been in this video, your girl got her nails done. Do you see this? Hold on, here we go. Do you see? I got my nails done. It's been 2 years since I have gone to like a nail salon and like sat down, got a pedicure, got a manicure, and you would have thought when I walked out there, I had a little strut in my step. Y'all know in my last video, I was like, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. I was nails done, hair done. The hair done is not happening yet, but I just felt like a renewed, just little swag that I had. And it's just because I took time for myself. You know, sometimes we take care of everyone else and take care of your family, and sometimes it's just important to stop and do something for yourself. And thank y'all for making me do it, because I probably wouldn't have, and I probably would have been like, $50, roll over to the goals. But it's a summery color. My dad's favorite color is yellow, and I saw All Things Planned and maybe another YouTuber and another YouTuber have yellow, and I was like, I want yellow to represent the beginning of summer, just bright. And yeah, that's what happened. So personal is empty. Gas is another one where I budgeted a little bit more because I knew we would have to drive to the beach, but I realized that I have a travel and a family fun sinking fund, so I use those sinking funds because that's what they're for. So the travel sinking fund paid for our gas while we were there and back, and I'm able to save $100, which is awesome. And the miscellaneous, we don't have any left over. So I'm going to put our change, I don't know where my change thing is, so I'll put that to the side. And let's just count. We are able to roll over $100, $200, $250, $260 this week. And y'all, I'm just hype about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split it up a little bit. So $100 is going to go to our emergency fund. Y'all know I'm trying to save $5,000 in an emergency fund by the end of the year. And while I'm at it, let me just I'm gonna be putting $50 to the emergency fund as well. So this week, we are able to put $150 in our emergency fund. Y'all know I'm counting this at the end of this month, and it is just thick. Look at that. Look at that. And then the remaining $160 is going to go to debt. So when we get to that portion of the video, I'm going to put this to the side, but I will put the $160 to our debt snowball, which, y'all, I'm just so, I keep saying grateful. I'm sorry. I'm just so hype about. So let's quickly go through this. So groceries is getting $115. Let's see. Do we have 1, 2? Y'all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't picked up the right amount for like the past couple of weeks, and I did it. I did it today. 100, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115. So $150, $15 is going to groceries. The next one is eating out. Eating out is getting $35, so it's gonna get a 20, a 10, and a 5. Y'all, I really gotta try to get a cash tray. We'll see. 20, 30, 35. Personal is getting $15, so a 10 and a 5. And I have some exciting, it's not even exciting. I have some ideas of how, I know I said this when I my first or second video of this channel, which you probably haven't even watched. I'm gonna link it down below because it's pretty good. But something that I really wanted to do is create a way to visually track our progress with debt, with our emergency funds and savings and things along those lines. And I have an idea, and by the end of this month, I'm going to try to get that video up to show you a couple ideas that I have that's just kind of not the standard, just like pencil to paper, which I will also share, but like something a little bit outside of the box that y'all know I got the crafty side to me. Y'all gonna love it. Stay tuned and wait for that. So I think I'm gonna get the supplies for that this week with my personal money. Gas is getting $50, so it's gonna get 2 20s, which I think this might be the last. Yep. And let me see. Okay, sorry. So it's gonna get, I had to double check my number, it wasn't adding up. So it's gonna get 2 20s and 2 5s. So 20, 40, 45, 50. And then last is miscellaneous, and that's gonna get 15. It's gonna get a 10 and 5 1s. Y'all, I think I might have done it again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I could kind of tell it was a little too thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the 10 is 15. So y'all, our cash envelopes are stuffed. I'll put them back in and we'll move over to our sinking funds. Okay, so now let's move over to our sinking funds. The first thing that we do in our sinking funds is stuff our debt. And like I said, we're going to put the $160 that we have rolled over from last week to debt along with $250. So every week we stuff $250 because our debt snowball for the month is $1,000. So 1,000 divided by 4 is $250. And so let's put that in our envelope and count to see where we are at. Your girl's struggling for a minute. There we go. There we go. All right. So our debt snowball that we left off with last week was, I believe it's $720. And now we are adding $410. Y'all know how excited I am right now to count this money with you. Ready? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Y'all, we already reached our $1,000 goal, well, sinking fund, and it's not even the end of the month yet. We still have two more stuff. Is it two more or one more? One more cash stuffing to do, which is awesome. So 1,100, and then 1,120, $1,130. What? Ah, let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,000, 100, 120, 130. Yep, $1,130. Y'all ready? You already know it was coming. 2 snaps. Because y'all, we are doing some work on this debt, and you know I can't wait to do the end of the month debt breakdown with y'all, because it's about to be lit. It's about to be fire, and y'all don't want to miss it. So if you watched my video yesterday, y'all already know that the remaining sinking funds is just getting $1. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, y'all know that I don't have always a lot of money to stuff in my sinking funds. This is probably the third thing that I am really focused on. The first thing is debt, the second thing is emergency fund, and then this is the third thing. So whatever I have left after focusing on those other 2 priorities, that's what I stuff. If I just have just $1 that I can stuff in all of these sinking funds, I'm grateful for the $1. If I have, sometimes I had $500 one, that was like the highest I think I've had one time to stuff in the sinking funds, and that was only because it was a golden month, so I got paid an extra paycheck. But y'all know I will be grateful for each $1 that I put into these sinking funds because they add up. So for the Crafty Budgeter, we have $14. We're adding $1, and that'll give us 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So $15 for the Crafty Budgeter. As always, I already did the tracker. And y'all, I actually made sure I counted everything beforehand, because your girl has been messing up a couple of times, and we can't do that. We can't have that happen all of the time. Now, mistakes happen, but it ain't gonna be happening all the time on this channel if I have anything to do with it. If it does, y'all know it is what it is, but your girl came prepared this time. So Blessings has $12 in it. It's gonna get $2. So there's only 2 sinking funds that it's gonna get $2, and y'all know that the Blessing one, I have to stuff and give extra, because I would not be where I am today if it wasn't the blessings that my family receives on a daily basis, and I want to be able to be a blessing to someone else. So, and I already have the person that this is going, the Blessings sinking fund is going to be going to. I will share that at the end of the month. If you don't know, every month at the end of the month, we stuff this throughout the blessings folder, the blessing envelope throughout the month. And then at the end of the month, whatever money that we have saved goes to an organization, a cause, a person that we can be a blessing to. So Blessings now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So $14. I would really like to get this blessing one up a little bit more, so we'll see what happens next week. Beauty, I had to take a little bit out of that this week to go towards, so $50 was used for my nails, but then, you know, you got to tip and do all that stuff. It came out of the beauty folder. So I keep saying folder today, it's envelope. So it has $33. If you add $1, it should have 34. So right now it has 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So $34 in beauty. Car has the $42. It now should have 43. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Clothes has nothing. We had to buy some stuff for when we went to the beach. You know, swimming trunks we had to get. Does anyone else call them swimming trunks? I have always called them that, but I don't think everyone else does. But in my head, that's all they are called. So we are adding just $1 to clothes. Christmas is getting the other $2 because I'm really trying to add this up so we have some money at the end of the year. So it now should have $249. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 250, 255. See, I messed up. Hold on. 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 245, 246, 247, 248, 249. Y'all, that counting wasn't like, yes, I didn't mess up the first time, but like the back and forth, hand to hand, that wasn't too bad. 2 snaps to that. Family Fun is getting just $1, and right now it has just $1. There's only a Lone Ranger $1 because we used it for our trip, which again, that is why that money is, we save for those things. Home, let's see. Home got $10 taken out. That's my bad. So it only is getting $1. In here, I gotta fix that tracker. Gifts, y'all, the gifts sinking fund got hit hard. It is Father's Day today, and I had to get a gift for my husband, the father-in-law, my dad. There's also a neighbor's birthday that came about. Like, we had $48 in there, and it is gone. It is goodbye. Let's start over. So it's gonna get $1. Utilities is getting $1. Right now it has $70. So it should have 71 now. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Medical is getting $1. Y'all, story time again. We went to the beach, all excited. It was a little chilly. The water was freezing, but it was my son's first time at the beach, and he had to put his feet in. He had to get wet, and no lie, within a couple of hours, the boy was sneezing, the boy was nose running, and I made sure to pack like Tylenol, Benadryl, and Claritin, but then he had his like coughing spell that happens. We had to go out and get medicine. Then I wanted to get like a thermometer. It was just, the boy's immune system just isn't the best. And so I'm going to need daycare 5 days a week to like get that together. Like, you already have gone through a little bit now that you've been at daycare, but like, I need this summer for your body to get it together, because the vacation was amazing, but it's not the best when like your kid's not feeling the best either. So the medical is depleted, but again, that's why it's there. Yearly subscriptions has $226. It's getting $1. So now it should have 227. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 220, 225, 226, 227. Perfect. And then travel is getting $1. Y'all, I'm really happy that this is empty, because a goal of mine at the beginning of this month for June was to do something fun and have a family event with the family, and if that meant like just doing something around our community or like doing a mini trip, we were gonna make it happen. And I'm so blessed and grateful that we were able to do it. Stay tuned for my end of the quarter, second quarter of the year review and breakdown, where I'm going to be counting our emergency fund, counting sinking funds and everything, because I'm going to actually share how we were able to fund this trip to the beach for the family. So I will be right back. Y'all, we did it. We stuffed our sinking funds, we stuffed our debt snowball, emergency fund, our cash envelope wallet. What I think I'm most proud about is how much money we were able to roll over to our emergency fund. And we cannot forget our debt snowball, because that is so important to help us to reach our goal to paying off our $1,700. That's not even it. $1,700. That's not it either. $175,000 worth of debt that we started with. We are working to chip that away 1 month at a time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment. Make sure that you subscribe to the Crafty Budgeter fam. We have fun over here, as you can tell. Have a great rest of your weekend and week. See ya. Bye-bye.